Oh, good grief. I have a humongous mess here. So you're going to watch me clean it up. I got one of these things at Hobby Lobby. They were on sale. It was $2.99. They were on sale for 40% off. So I'm thinking, that's okay. And there's 20 slots for letters. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, 20. For like the letters that I cut out of magazines. Because I've been doing a lot lately because I don't have time to do anything else and I can transport the magazines back and forth to the hospital. Now I just have to remember where I put them. Yes. That's happening. I love the American Crafts, not an ad or whatever you want to call it, permanent marker, which I might have it in here. No, it's floating around somewhere else. But I do love their permanent marker. It is, I don't know, the people at American Crafts, are they tiny? Because everything seems like it fits my hand perfectly. My friend from home, California, is asking me about my mom, and I said, I think she's delusional. And my friend says, well, we already knew you were delusional. That's when you know you have a good friend. You could talk about each other like that, and we know we're just kidding. What was I saying? Oh, American Crafts. I think their hands are small, because everything they make fits my hands perfectly. I don't know. The water brush of Amy Tangerines is lovely. Fits my hand perfectly. I don't have any problems with the tip. To me, it's the same kind of tips as the Pentels. But I went ahead and got, not that I need these, but I'm doing a lot of feeling sorry for myself shopping. That's not good. But guess what? I've turned these little plastic, ooh, there's a good piece of cardboard right there. These little plastic trays, they make good paint trays for the hospital. This one had snacks in it, and it had 3 sections. It had like animal crackers, yogurt covered raisins, and apple slices. And I cut it all apart for paint trays at the hospital. We don't know, and this will do the same thing. Actually, this is like a good mixer tray. We don't know any more about my mom. She had some horribly long test today. I got there like at 9, and no, I got there at 9:30. She said she went in at 9, and she just got back at 3. And we don't know the results yet. At one point, I saw in the computer, because you can look her stuff up online, if you have the password. Oh dear, someone's jealous. Hold on, I gotta go get them. You're gonna have to stay in here with me. I'm gonna lock you in. Yeah, I'm gonna lock you in. You're gonna stay in here with me. Go lay on your bed. Come on. You have to go lay on your bed. You got a little bed in here. Remember, I showed you where it is. Go lay down. There's no food. Where was I? Anyhow, she had a 4-hour test. And we don't know the results yet. Anyhow, let's test these. They're metallic, which I usually don't go for. But, ooh, that's pretty. They were cheap. Rose. If you hear tractors, it's the people next door. I think their landscaping company is finally finishing their yard. I should take a picture of it for you, Kurtie. It turned from the chicken lady's yard. You know what I thought about her? I think God is getting me for being so mean about the chickens and the barking dogs, and that's what's happening with my parents. Ooh, I love the metallic purple. What is this called? Violet. That's appropriate. Look at these beautiful colors. I hope they show up better. I forgot to turn on another light last night when I was filming. Anyhow, long tests, we don't know anything. She was pretty much out of it when I got there, or when she got there. I had been playing all morning, but she was really out of it still, and my sister was coming, so we're tag teaming. Okay, this is what else I bought today. Look at this little tiny basket. I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but it was so cute. And it was $1.99, marked down 40% off, so I thought, well, okay. It's something for Easter, I don't know. And then, this is last. I got these stamps. There's a sewing machine, thread, thimble, button, fancy scissors. But this was $2.99, marked down 40% off. So, that's like $1.70 or so. Not bad, not bad. Cute, cute, cute. And then I got these because this space in front of me is a lot of wasted space. And I'm going to take foam board like Dee Dee Willingham has done and make slots. And I'm going to put these cheap little baskets that you can get for $1 for 3 in there and have slots right here. And I'm going to insert a picture in so that you can see what I'm doing. I have the plastic clear acrylic drawers on one side, and truthfully they could go on this side right over here if it was better organized, and all of this could be all these little trays, which I could probably get 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 8, maybe 8 trays, and then another skinny row of skinnier trays in the middle. So 4 more. So about 12 little tray things that I could put current working products. And so I bought those. Those were on sale too. I think they had everything on sale at Hobby Lobby today. But then I got this for the sole purpose of, this was $6.99. Who is this made by? Paper Studio. And it was 40% off, so $7, $3.50, probably like 4-ish. But watch this, because this thing is so fat. This is my Hobonichi. We're in mid-March. Look at this. So I'm thinking I can put this on. Oh, it might be too small. But I know somebody who sews, and I can enlarge that piece of elastic. For right now, it fits, sort of. Oh, yeah. And then I can put my little travel scissors and a pen from American Craft and things like that, and have it all here. There's 2 zippers. And have it right here. Oh, so that's what I got. Hobby Lobby. Let's put them in our Hobonichi. So yeah, there's a couple tractors next door. Did I complete that thought? I don't complete any thoughts anymore. It's been rough. Rough, rough, rough. We don't know anything about my mom. I know she's in some pain, and I know she's in limbo trying to figure out what's wrong. It's very frustrating for her. So let's get this show on the road. I think I'm going to go fast forward for now. I love this thing. I have not used this per se as a... I like the paint, but the paint is not earth-shattering, and I knew that. But I love this. I just love seeing this little bottle every day saying, "Hello, sweetness," and know that Amy did this for me. And a few other people, but I'm pretty sure she did it just for me. Okay, let's see if I can. Oopsie. Wrong slot. Okay. If I can make a little sense out of what I'm going to journal today. I have no clue. But I do know my pile is smaller. Oh, you want to see my Hobonichi for the last few days? When was this? The end of February. Okay. This was the face of March, which I have put in St. Patrick's Day. I think I got Amy Tangerine stuff there. That's what I put here on the last day of February. But a lot of it is medical. Here's where I made the mistake with E.E. Cummings and A.A. Milne and Winnie the Pooh. Oh, and Bogey has settled down. Wondering about my dad. Is he catching my cold? Amy came to live with me today. Woohoo! Lavender on the bottom of your feet, Kurtie. Just like the Vicks Vapor Rubs. It's supposed to be very soothing and helpful for sleeping. Okay. Hospital again. I got some new makeup. Thinking that if I looked pretty, I'd feel better. Huh, no. James Burke, I got... What did I get? His vinyl stickers, which are amazing. Where did I put my telephone? Oh, it's right here. Okay. I have to stay attached to my telephone these days. This is the little thank you card that comes with an order. And it always says James, Steve, Bianca, and Oliver. Bianca and Oliver are his cats. His washi tape label. And the forecast. That's all I put on this day, February 6th. Hospital. That was the 7th. That's the day my dad passed away. Trying to figure out how to do an obituary and the list of people we had to contact and dividing that list up between one of my sisters and me. Practicing my letters just by writing obituary abbreviations. Then ideas for donating like my dad's old tools and a car and things like that. And me trying to practice drawing like James Burke. That ain't going to happen. This is an old rhinoceros stamp. And I think I still have these wild animal stamps that I made for a lady who had a African themed art. Well, it was all from Africa, but it was all art. Pottery and carvings and metal sculptures and all kinds of things. But she needed little things. And I made stamps and little tiny note cards. That was one of them. That was 100 years ago. My dog's food that came with the wrong order. My new Apple Pen. A cousin of my mom's, my second cousin, talking about his mom who has now passed away. The things I had to do. You got to have a list. You might as well make it pretty, right? Right. I don't know what possessed me to do this. But I found in an AARP magazine, which is an American magazine for senior citizens, that was at my mom and dad's house, this whole thing about this guy that collected all this old space equipment and models. I guess they were a lot of models. And then there's an old World War II airplane and the beginning of space travel. And it's just fascinating to me. Star Wars. I just cut them all up and put them in here. I don't know why. I didn't have anything else to write on that day. I was very it was just sad. That was over this past weekend when I was supposed to go to the beach and I ended up babysitting my mom. Beach, nope. Beach, nope. Thing out of the AARP magazine also about older people getting on the computer. Things that are happening with my mom. St. Patrick's Day, her pre-op stuff. This is some crazy lady that had like a majorette hat on, but I turned it into a crown. This was my mom's day of operation yesterday, or so we thought. It didn't turn out that way. That's why it's still empty. Talking about Amy practice. I practiced some of her letters and more ways to spark joy. Then I started thinking about the rooster and the dogs. And is this my karma? Me complaining about them all the time? Then this is my kind of mermaid. The Starbucks mermaid. And then prepping pages. I already had this Audrey Hepburn thing here for whatever. And I practice more grace every day. I need to watch my tongue. I get very upset very easily. And then I go, blah, blah, blah. Not meanly, but just off the charts. No pun intended, medical people. So I just decided to make a scallopy border, just playing in the hospital. That was this morning. My sister's birthday is this Friday. So that's what I've been doing. A lot of medical stuff is in here. Cardiology, funerals, obituaries, James Brooke washi tape, woohoo, Amy Tangerine, woohoo, and space, you know, as one does. So, okay, enough of that. Okay. Where's my list of quotes that are left? I have to make a couple more. I think we can call this done. This was the bag from Greece. Although these make good little cards to write your quote on. Except now that's the icky part of the bag. Okay, I could throw it away without feeling too guilty. Here's the acetate that I still have left. I don't know where this... This is a photocopy of a coloring book page, Kurti, from India when I did Around the World in 80 Days. What is that? It's a food item. An India version of a calzone. Is that stuffed with veggies and or a pita pocket, like pita bread? Tiger musical instrument, the map. A lovely sari. Oh, maybe I can... We're going to incorporate sari into today's thing. I'm sorry for me spouting off yesterday. I'm out of here, people. In a tongue-in-cheek sort of way. We're going to put a sari in today's thing. Okay, that's our jumping off point. All right. Vellum might work. I still have these Pear Tea stickers for planners, but I just love these colors. Maybe that'll work. I could collage a pretty paper onto the sari to make it really pretty. Not as pretty as it would be if it was real silk in real life. Still have a couple blank sheets. Still have a couple foreign text newspaper. Oh, here they are. Okay. Okay. What's something about... Okay. We're going to go with this. Never be too busy as to not think of others. That's me saying sorry to the universe about me saying I'm out of here yesterday. It's hot under these lights. I have my Halloween. I have my Easter sweater on. It's been chilly here today and the other day. Alright, so all this goes to the next day. See, it has carrots and little bunnies. You can't hardly see them, but they're there. Alright, let's paint this. Where's my Amy brush? My Amy brush is in here. I don't know where we're going. I think I'm going to fast forward this, otherwise this is going to be... See, it's the perfect size. This is much better. I think keeping it in that sling thing for 3 months helped. But it's at 10 times tender, but it's a lot more maneuverable. Let's cut off this. Alright, we're going to paint our sari. We're going to talk about kindness and put good karma out there. Fast forward. False alarm. I've been doing some really bad pity party shopping. I think I ordered 3 or 4 used books that were like, they were about $1 a piece. I usually don't pay that much for used books. But it was a weak moment. I got a French American dictionary. I got a couple like children's encyclopedia type books that I love using over and over and over. We should do that as the theme of our next journal. Everything has to come out of a children's dictionary or children's encyclopedia. Put that on the... If I ask you, Kurtie, if I remember what I wanted to do next, you tell me, okay? Children's encyclopedia images. But I did get a couple like Animals at the Pond. Oh, excuse me. Animals at the Pond. Those kind of books that are children's picture books. Because in hopes of a some animals, like lake animals like I have here. Oh, jeez. So I can practice my lake animals. All right, now we're gonna go. What else? I got some old vintage magazines. Yeah, pity party shopping. Okay, now we're headed out.